Alright, let's dive into this because Aaron McKenna's story is one of those boxing narratives that just grabs your attention, and not just because he's fighting for a world title this weekend. No, what's really fascinating here is his vision. This guy isn't just thinking about winning a belt, he's talking about unifying the middleweight division, jumping through weight classes, and eventually ending his career as a heavyweight. Personally, I think this is either the most ambitious plan in boxing right now or a masterclass in how to set the bar so high it's almost comical. But here's the thing, McKenna isn't laughing. He's dead serious, and that's what makes this so intriguing. First off, let's talk about the middleweight division. McKenna calls it out himself, it's been sleepy for years. After Canelo and GGG, the division hasn't had that same star power. So, when McKenna says he wants to bring big-time boxing back to middleweight, it's not just a catchy line. It's a statement about where the sport is right now. Middleweight needs a new face, and he's stepping up to be that guy. But here's where it gets tricky. Unifying the division isn't just about skill, it's about politics, timing, and luck. Personally, I think he's biting off more than he can chew, but if he pulls it off, he'll be a legend. Now, let's talk about the heavyweight dream. McKenna's 6 feet 3 inches with a long reach, and he believes his body can fill out to compete at heavyweight. On paper, it sounds wild. A 160-pounder moving up to heavyweight? That's like a featherweight dreaming of being a super heavyweight. But here's what's interesting, the heavyweight division today isn't what it used to be. It's not just about brute force anymore, it's about skill, footwork, and boxing IQ. McKenna's got that in spades. So, while it sounds crazy, it's not impossible. What many people don't realize is that boxing history is full of fighters who defied expectations. If McKenna can stay healthy and keep evolving, who's to say he can't make this happen? But let's not get ahead of ourselves. His first hurdle is Etinosa Oliha this Saturday. Oliha's no pushover, 22-0, strong, and hungry. McKenna's confidence is impressive, but confidence alone doesn't win fights. What makes this really interesting is how McKenna's approach contrasts with Oliha's style. McKenna's all about adaptability, claiming he's trained for every style possible. If you take a step back and think about it, that's a huge claim. Boxing is a game of adjustments, and if he can back that up, it's a massive advantage. One thing that immediately stands out is McKenna's mindset. He's not just focused on winning, he's focused on dominating. He's already calling out Carlos Adams and Denzel Bentley, 2 other middleweight champs. Now, in my opinion, that's either brilliant or reckless. Brilliant because it puts him in the conversation, reckless because it could backfire if he loses to Oliha. But here's the kicker, McKenna's not just talking for the sake of it. He's sparred with Adams before and believes he's got his number. That kind of confidence, or arrogance, depending on how you look at it, is rare. It's the kind of thing that either propels you to greatness or sets you up for a hard fall. What this really suggests is that McKenna is playing the long game. He's not just a fighter, he's a brand. He's thinking about legacy, about being the guy who revitalized middleweight and then conquered heavyweight. It's a bold strategy, but boxing needs personalities like this. The sport thrives on big dreams and bigger personalities. Whether he succeeds or not, McKenna's already adding a new layer to the boxing narrative. So, here's my closing thought, Aaron McKenna's plan might sound preposterous, but it's exactly what boxing needs right now. It's ambitious, it's bold, and it's got people talking. Will he pull it off? Honestly, I have no idea. But I'll be watching every step of the way because this is the kind of story that reminds us why we love this sport. What do you think? Is McKenna's vision genius or madness? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more boxing breakdowns and hot takes. Cheers!